One of the most overlooked but incredibly powerful drivers of lasting transformation after weight loss is the positive social feedback loop. It's that chain reaction where the external world starts responding differently to you. More smiles, more compliments, more attention. And those responses reinforce the internal motivation that helped you make the changes in the first place. It's not vanity, it's psychology. And when it's healthy and grounded, it can be one of the strongest forces propelling people toward continued self-care, confidence, and even deeper well-being. Let's face it, we're social creatures. No matter how independent or introverted we think we are, we thrive on feedback. We constantly scan the people around us, friends, family, coworkers, strangers, for cues about how we're doing, whether we're seen, and whether we belong. That's just human nature. So when someone loses weight and starts to look more vibrant, confident, and healthy, the world notices.
And it responds.
It might start with small things. Hey, you look really good. Or have you been doing something different? These comments may seem trivial on the surface, but they tap into something deep. They signal that the effort, those early mornings, the food swaps, the skipped desserts, is paying off. It's not just a private victory anymore. The world is reflecting it back, and that validation is a powerful motivator. It creates a kind of emotional momentum. You start standing up a little straighter, smiling a little more easily, choosing outfits with a bit more intention. And people respond again, with even more warmth, engagement, and positivity. That's where the loop tightens. Positive feedback begets more self-care. When you feel seen and appreciated, you're more likely to keep making the choices that led you there. You drink more water. You skip the impulse snack. You go for the walk even when you're tired. Not because you're afraid to slip, but because the benefits aren't just private anymore. They're relational. People treat you with more interest, more openness, sometimes even more respect. And in response, you treat yourself that way too. Interestingly, this isn't just about compliments. It's also about body language and energy. People might start maintaining longer eye contact, including you in more conversations, or standing physically closer. These unconscious cues all reinforce the idea that you're now perceived as more socially open, more confident, more magnetic. And because humans are hardwired to mirror behavior, you respond in kind, smiling more, initiating more, feeling more connected. The end result? A richer social life, stronger relationships, and more positive reinforcement. This feedback loop often extends into areas people don't anticipate. A leaner, more energetic appearance might lead to better treatment at work or more trust in leadership roles. It might shift dynamics in dating or rekindle intimacy in a long-term relationship. People may listen more attentively, take your advice more seriously, or simply seek out your company more often. It's not fair, and it's not always about your true value, but it does happen. And if it's handled with humility and self-awareness, it can help build resilience rather than ego. And perhaps the most beautiful part of this loop is how it begins to internalize. Over time, you don't need constant compliments or visible reactions to keep going. Your brain starts generating its own validation. You notice how your clothes fit, how your skin glows, how you walk into a room differently. The compliments become a bonus, not the fuel. But they helped build the engine. That's the brilliance of the feedback loop. It starts externally, but it eventually trains your internal voice to be kinder, prouder, more supportive. Of course, there are risks if validation becomes the only motivator. But when the loop is grounded in genuine self-improvement, not perfectionism or external approval, it becomes a self-reinforcing cycle of care. You feel good, so you act in ways that make you feel better. Others notice, so you gain confidence. That confidence leads to healthier decisions, which create more vitality, more presence, and more connection. Rinse and repeat. So while weight loss is often seen as a physical journey, it's the social transformation that can be the real game changer. Not just how you look, but how you're received. Not just how others treat you, but how you begin to treat yourself in return. The positive social feedback loop isn't just a nice perk. It's a powerful, invisible engine that turns a temporary lifestyle change into a deeply embedded way of living, with joy, with pride, and with momentum that carries far beyond the scale.